Hello, hello, hello. Well, this is a very different setup than we usually do now, ain't it?
It is.
Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to what's traditionally the Dragon's Crown, but is now Dragon's Crown Trivia Night. I am Gabbey. Normally you see me here on Nerdsmith playing as John Lambden, the human Drake Warden Ranger sidekick of Patumba, because of course I would be. Patumba. And I am here with some lovely players and a surprise fun guest. So how about we have them all introduce themselves? I'm going to have them introduce themselves on the order that they appear on the screen, starting with our good friend Jay.
Okay, yeah, I was just sitting here like, wait, we didn't determine an order. Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm new to this, I'm sorry.
We normally have an order. I usually play Valazir, but I'm not doing that this week. I'm here. I use he and they pronouns.
Oh, hi, it's me. My name is Allorah. I normally play Daisy on the Dragon's Crown. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm just excited to be here.
Hi. Yeah, hey, it's Franz, I guess, technically. I use he, him pronouns. I don't have a character here. I don't know what to do if I'm not in the driver's seat, I'll be honest. That goes for games and just real life in a car. So, hey. Face reveal.
You're doing great. You're just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
I don't have a command for myself. Hold on. I don't have it on my stream deck.
But yes, yeah. So we have Franz here, who is usually our DM for Dragon's Crown, and now I'm in the master seat, and it's awesome and really terrifying at the same time.
Gabby's also producing,
I'm
not
producing.
doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around tonight.
I'm in the driver's seat, which is scary when you don't have a license.
Yeah.
No, but hi everybody. So yes, we are doing a really fun trivia night here today, specifically focused around Dungeons and Dragons and the categories thereof. The players do not know what the categories are, which is fun for me. And you at home, you too are also welcome to play along, keep track of your own points. I just ask you be mindful if you put the answers inside of the chat box, because my lovely players here are keeping an eye on the chat as well. They have eyes everywhere. You can't escape it. But feel free to keep track of your own points at home, as we will be doing here. No one wins anything, just bragging rights, really, at the end of the game.
I will use them if I win.
Yes.
Biggest brain award.
Yes. Something fun we're also actually doing with this is with our tipping stuff here. If you tip in this little fun thing here, if you tip $3, $5, or $10, the players here will get to answer non-D&D. I'll ask them non-D&D trivia questions. And depending on if they get the answer or not, they get points equal to the amount that was donated of 3, 5, or 10. So they're the $10 ones, I hope, are a little trickier, because I'm gonna make you earn those points, y'all. I do have limited numbers on those, though, so when they're gone, I will let you know. But we will be answering those questions in between categories here. With that, let's also go ahead and get our sponsors here. So, we at Nerdsmith, we are represented by everyone's favorite Die Hard Dice for all your dice and dice accessories. I would show, oh no, I have mine right here. These are just my John dice. We have Jay showing off his pink Dracona dice. Is that the name? Yeah, I did it! They have dice trays, dice, all sorts of fun needs for all your Dice Dragon, Dice Goblin needs. We are also sponsored by Hero Forge, the internet's home for custom miniatures. So if ever you want to get a good idea of what your D&D character or NPC looks like, they are a great resource for that. Or if you want to give your artist friend a reference image like that, that's also really good. We are also sponsored I word so good. By World Anvil for fully customizable world building and campaign tool. It's really, really awesome. We are working on one for ourselves here for Dragon's Crown. Nerdsmith also has one for the world of Vale, which is a homebrew world that was made. And then finally, we are sponsored by Grinding Coffee, a Black and LGBT-owned company selling coffee and coffee subscriptions, ethically sourced. I know that Allorah and everyone else here drinks from Grinding Coffee. I'm waiting for a new order of mine. I think I ordered the Cowboy Blend, so I'm looking forward to that. What are you all drinking?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yeah, this is basic coffee that I need my fix of grinding coffee.
Jay and I have had Mexican chocolate, which it's the only one that we've had, but it's very, very good. I said it a couple of times now. I drink it black. Like it's just really that good. So
I'm still working my way through Cult Classic because I drink things very slowly. But my next one that's on my agenda is Cinnabon because I don't have one near me, so it's the next best thing.
I love that. Well, without further ado, how we feeling, players, about our trivia game? How we feeling?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm scared.
And
I'm
scared.
an idiot.
I don't know
Like-
anything, but
What was that?
torch jump scare.
Oh, sorry.
You like that? You like that thumbnail? I made that.
Yes, yeah, Franz did an amazing job. I had to utilize it here for the fun of it. Just
Smash.
it's so good. So, without further ado, so basically here's how this is going to work.
Might be. I thought you were talking about the character.
Sorry, hold on. Everything's being a bitch with me. Hold on.
No, absolutely. No, you're totally good. Absolutely. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I'm so used to like being the one doing everything with my 3 fucking screens, and now I'm just like,
Make
Just
like
chilling. Yeah.
make like a cat and like stretch out your hands.
All right, so here's how this is going to work basically. We have 4 categories here for the game. Each category is going to have 10 questions. Each one is worth a single point. And then, like I said earlier, when a $3, $5, or $10 tip is sent, we will be asking those questions in between categories. And whoever gets the most points, like I said, wins back bragging rights. So, are we ready for category number 1, which is going to be character builds? This category is basically the different races and classes that you can use to build your character and the questions thereof. So, here we go. Ready, players?
No.
Too bad. So,
Let's
question
go.
number 1. In 5th edition, what class has the most subclasses from officially published source books?
I think I have a guess.
Yes, Jay?
A cleric?
That is correct.
That's a
Cleric
cleric.
has the most subclasses. I think last I counted, they had like 16 subclasses.
Billion.
Yeah.
It's because cleric's the best.
Yeah, I would have
Not-
included, it probably would have been Wizard, but a lot of those were from the Taldore Reborn book, which is not technically Wizards of the Coast official, so it did not count. But Wizard and Cleric, they're neck and neck. They are neck and neck.
The player's handbook came with what, like 7 subclasses? Like,
Yeah,
it
and
was-
then they've just kept increasing it for after that.
I think Druid's probably close too, because there's a ton of circles.
No, Druid
They're
actually no. Druid doesn't have a lot. Druid started with with less. I haven't counted which class has the least subclasses. That
feel like
would have
we're
been a
on-
fun question.
I feel like we're under 10 on Druid.
Probably.
Okay.
I'll fact check that later. All right, question number 2. True or false? Sorcerers get their meta magic option at 3rd, 10th, and 17th level. Allorah?
False.
That is incorrect.
Is it?
It is
I thought it was
incorrect.
second level.
Because this is a yes or no question, unfortunately, I'm going to move on because it's
That's
easy to
okay.
guess what the next one is.
You can give it to
It
them.
is-
It's fine.
didn't want to answer because it would have been bad if I had said false when I've been playing a sorcerer in a home game for like
But
and
no,
on stream for
I was gonna mess with. I was almost close to messing with you and making that 18th level just to fuck with y'all, but no, it is true.
I would have known that was fucking false. Go fuck yourself. I've played like 3 characters in my entire life. I'm a forever DM, and one of those has been a sorcerer. I did not know the answer to this question.
Yeah.
I'm like the worst player. The podcast doesn't exist anymore, but like I'm like, why am I doing so shit in combat? And then I'm like 3 levels behind on what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like a really bad player.
I don't know if anyone ever watched the Arachnica stream. I never used my meta magic because I forgot I had it.
You were a sorcerer?
Yes. I was just trying to use the wild magic all the time. I was like, oh wait, I can also like transmute spells or whatever.
Oops.
All right, next question. What damage type do dwarves have advantage on saving throws against and resistance to? Franz.
What damage type? Poison?
That is correct. Poison. They have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to it.
I've been
Alright.
rereading Aragon.
Nice.
I went into this game real confident, and as the questions are ticking, my confidence is slowly dwindling.
You have 7 more questions in this category and 3 more categories. You're set.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Which of these creatures can a 7th level druid not turn into? Axebeaks, raven, giant badger, or octopus? Jay, do you have the answer?
The raven.
That is correct. A 7th level
Jay
druid.
was already...
Ginny was complaining so much about that.
That's part of why I threw that one in here, was for the Dragon's Crown people.
I remember.
Because of our
she
own
was
druid.
complaining.
Yes.
I wound up saying, yeah, you can turn into it, but you don't know how to fly yet. Yes. For those at home, yes, the reason why a 7th level druid cannot turn into a raven technically, which I like your ruling on that, Franz, is because they have a flying speed, which they don't get until 8th level.
Rule clarification really
Yes,
quickly.
Laura.
Are we allowed to buzz early before the question's finished?
I'll say you can. Just you got to make it very, very obvious that you're.
Like I just did.
Noted.
Yeah, but make it
Let's-
super, super obvious. Be obnoxious as fuck about it.
Yeah, let's do like, we can buzz in early, but like a silent buzz, and where you're like waving your hands
Yeah.
or something. Let's not
Yeah.
interrupt Gabbey.
Yeah. So just a means to let me know that you are ready to buzz or to go. Okay. This one is gonna be hopefully a little trickier. What trait do the bugbear, furbolg, and orc player races share?
Forgot words.
Anyone? Laura, do you have a guess that you want to try?
Yeah, because I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Is it relentless endurance?
That is
Like they
Incorrect.
Okay.
It's not relent.
I
Yes,
remember.
Jay.
Powerful build.
That is correct. All 3 of
Yay.
those races share the powerful build feature, which, for those of you who don't know, makes you count as 1 size bigger, determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. That is
I played
another.
didn't
Furbolg
know-
for 160.
Franz, we should have
For
studied.
160 sessions. No, I played a Furbolg for 160 sessions, so I was sitting here like, what were the abilities called? That was also on Nerdsmith, so it would be very embarrassing if I got.
So I'll let you all know. I'll clarify this. I will also accept, like, if the definition of it, if you don't know what the trait itself is called, if you know what it is,
I
will
was about to
accept
buzz in
that.
to say the big one because I couldn't remember any other words.
The big
See, I was confusing bugbears with hobgoblins, so I'm like,
I could see that. I could see that. All right. Next question. What spellcasting class starts with the most cantrips at 1st level?
Yeah.
Allorah?
Bard.
That is incorrect.
I'm getting everything wrong.
is it sorcerer?
It is sorcerer, Franz. That is correct. They get to start the camp. They get to start at 1st level with 4 cantrips. Bard only gets to start with 2, which I think is fucking stupid.
Are
Person.
bard taskcasters or
Warlock?
full casters?
They're full casters.
Bards are full casters.
I've never played a bard. I've never been interested in
Yeah.
playing a bard.
There's a lot of spellcasting classes that only get to start with 2 cantrips, and it's
I thought I would have assumed it was Warlock because they don't get spells really at all.
That would
Well,
have
they
been.
they don't really get cantrip either, do they? They get the evocation.
Yeah, they,
No, they get cantrips
do.
too.
Well, I
they
mean,
get both.
not really.
I think it's to offset that sorcerers only get to know 2 spells at first
That's
level.
true.
That's
So
true.
they get to start
Mhm.
with the most cantrips, but they only know like 2 spells, like in their noggin.
Again, I play a sorcerer in a home game. That would explain why I have so many cantrips.
There you go. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, next question. What 2 classes get evasion as a class feature? Allorah.
I do know this one. Rogue and Monk.
That is correct. Rogue and Monk are both classes that get the evasion feature. There are some classes where their subclass can get evasion, but these are the 2 that get it as a default.
I need to play a monk.
Monks are so
great.
good. They're
Gabby,
so
you're running a monk game for me.
You have
So
a monk you can play. Hee
No.
hee.
mhm.
Yeah, that's the one he wants me to
You have a
run
monkey.
for.
You can have a monk you can play in this game. Hee hee.
All right. This next one, I'm going to have fun watching you all trying to guess, honestly. This has been my favorite question that I've had for a while. What race was introduced in 3.5 edition but wasn't playable until 4th? Jay, do you have your hand up?
Dragonborn?
That is correct. Dragonborn. They were initially introduced just as a people in the world. They were not playable until 4th
I saw the
edition.
weird egg art. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, no, my follow-up question is, was their lore the weird one with
They go into an egg and then they're
Platinum
reborn.
Dragon?
Yeah,
I think
that
there
was
something like,
their original thing.
I think there was something about that they were made initially or something like that.
weird fetish thing?
Yeah, and then 5th edition, they were like, we're not doing that.
No.
They just exist.
No one knows where
Don't worry
Dragonborn
about it.
came from. Haha.
Yep, and they don't even get tails technically as a default in rules as written.
That's dumb.
That's all homebrew in Baldur's Gate 3, baby. Which I was very happy they included Tales for Dragonborn in Baldur's Gate 3. All right, next question. At 3rd level, which fighter subclass gets the feature that makes their weapon attacks a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20? So this one I'm looking for the specific name of the fighter subclass. Allorah.
Champion?
That is correct. Champion is the subclass
I
that
had
gets
the-
that ability.
I have Lae'zel as that class, and I'm thinking in my head, like, I know this. I'm picturing the UI in my brain.
My brain was like, you want the feature name, and I was like, okay, there is a feature that does that, but I was like, wait,
champions
never
get
mind.
that because they really don't get much else.
They really don't. I think they get like
You're right,
one
right,
extra
no.
attack on top of like the normal like they
Yeah.
champions can go pretty hard, honestly. Champions can go pretty
But
hard depending on how you play it.
I feel like very min-maxy class, though. You have to, like,
Oh, absolutely.
know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You just turn into a Beyblade.
All right, last question of this category. What race is unique to the world of Kryn in the Dragonlance campaign setting?
I know this. Oh.
Allorah?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Gish.
That is incorrect.
They were introduced to that setting, I'm pretty sure. I read through Dragonlance campaign book, but I didn't commit it to memory, because I'm like, this is useless to me.
Yeah, let's-
I'm thinking really hard.
I don't know. I know there is one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called.
Jay, do you know? Do you want to take a guess?
My brain is. I know the answer that I'm thinking is wrong. So, because I'm thinking of Eberron.
Very different setting. Very
yeah,
different
not
setting.
at all the same. I just was. My brain kept thinking Kalistar. That's Eberron. Kalistar. That's Eberron.
That's ever- so no guesses.
Crinlings.
That is incorrect. So since nobody is going to get it, the answer is Kender is the name of the race. They are the Kender. In
guys.
the Kryn lore, Dragonlance lore, I think they were said to be like, at least in 5th edition, they were said to be like a gnomish race that had some magic get all weird, so they ended up a little taller, but just as mischievous, even more so.
My brain was
The
really
more
stuck
you
on
know.
that K letter, huh?
All right, let me tally up the points here real quick, because that was the end of that category, so let's see where we're at so far.
Jay is kicking our asses.
All right. So, right now, our hold on. Our points so far. Jay is in the lead with 4. Allorah and Franz right now are tied for 2.
You know, that's better.
We knew
That's
this would
better.
happen.
That's better than I thought I was gonna do.
Hey, all of you are on the board with that first category alone. I'm very proud of you all.
See, Jay is the person who has read a lot of the the books, specifically for the drow stuff. But he
yeah,
just
I know
read the
that.
books.
Yeah.
So I'm not someone who does that.
That's fair.
I don't know the game I run, which I'm very open about.
Hey, but you know what? I hope y'all are having fun at least so far. That's the important bit for me.
I love knowing how much I just don't know.
I knew the Dragonborn thing because my first character was a Dragonborn, so I went wild reading stuff about Dragonborn.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Is there a category that's just about drow? Because I feel like we might as well give up now.
That's
That would be
one of
neat.
the few races that I've actually informed myself on.
I was tempted, but no. All right.
That would be mean.
Thank you, though.
All right. Next category we have up is called Monsters of the Game. So this is going to be questions based on the monsters that you can encounter in Dungeons and Dragons, a little bit of lore or anything related to them. We all set, players?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Learn my
Let's do
lessons, so
this. Let's do this. Let's go.
All right, first question. Which of these is not an aberration? Chul, Umberhulk, Flump, or Grell? I think I saw Fran's hands first. Franz.
This is a guess. I want to say Flump.
That is incorrect. Allorah?
Umberhulk?
That is correct. Umberhulk is technically a monstrosity. So,
Hate
that
those
is...
things.
A
Killed me
flump
once.
is an aberration, but it's a nice one. It's a friend.
Oh, okay.
Flumps are really, really sweet.
Friend-shaped.
They are friend-shaped. They are so damn sweet. All right, this is going to be another question similar to that vein. Which of the following is not an official werebeast? Werebat, wereraven, werehyena, werevulture? Allorah.
Werehyena.
That is correct. The werehyena is not an official
Fucking
creature.
crime. That's a crime.
That's just a null.
It's not a null, though. Nulls are fucking demonic as shit. They're completely different.
Correct.
But they could be
Both.
Let me play a werehyena.
I'll find a homebrew for you. All right, next question. What creature is used in a dark ritual to make a nightmare? Franz.
It's a unicorn, right?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
I got nothing.
Allorah and Jay, you can each get a try.
I'm trying
I
to
don't get a second
pull
try, do I?
the name of the thing out of my head.
If they don't have a name for it, then I'll give you another try, Franz. But I want to give the
Okay.
other two a chance real quick.
I literally looked at this recently.
It's a it's not Kieran, is it?
That is incorrect. It is not Kieran.
Yeah, that's
Franz, do you
the
want to
name.
make another guess?
Can
Or
I make
Allorah?
a general? Can I make a general guess? I know this is wrong, but
Yeah,
I think it's
Allorah, go.
funny. A horse.
That is incorrect.
Is it a Pegasus?
It is a Pegasus. Yes.
Right.
Nightmares are basically made by a really awful ritual in which they torture a Pegasus by removing its wings, and the
It's a
creature goes
it's a
mad.
horse-shaped angelic creature.
Yeah.
I would have guessed unicorn, so I also would have
Yeah.
gotten it wrong.
I
Actually.
thought
Yeah.
it was unicorn for a while now, but when you think about it, nightmares can fly, and I think that's really
I didn't know nightmares can fly. I'll be
they
honest
can
with
fly.
you. Is there like an ancillary, like a parallel that they do using unicorn? I feel like there
Not that I'm
is
aware
something-
of. No, well, at least maybe in other folklore, maybe there is, but in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition or maybe other editions, Pegasus is the creature that he's used.
The more
Okay.
you know.
They could have changed it. They do that some.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Laura's higgledy-piggledy. Who knows?
Yeah.
We
Next.
are assuming 5e unless otherwise stated, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
I tried to keep this all as 5e as possible. The reason why I threw in the Dragonborn one was to throw you for a little bit of a loop and see, like, can they get this? All right. Here is our next question. What creature type is the will-o-wisp? Allorah.
Okay.
That is incorrect. Jay.
Undead?
That is correct. The Will-O-Wisp is an undead. Yeah, no,
Because
they're
Raynon got fucking advantage.
uh-huh. Yeah. Will-O-Wisp are nasty motherfuckers. they're little shits. They're awful.
You are surrounded by them right now.
Yeah, fun.
In game. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun. I forgot about that part, honestly. So
The more you know.
Well, bad time for the paladin to leave. Anyway.
He hasn't made a decision yet.
Next question.
That's true.
What type of hag can create an iron token from her teeth or nails to communicate with a creature within 10 miles of her? I saw Franz's hand first go bonkers.
Hexblood?
That is incorrect.
Ah, shit. That's not a type of hag.
Allorah.
That is the sub.
It's technically
the
hag, but it's
lineage,
like descended or
that is the lineage that can do that.
yes,
Yeah.
but Allorah.
Yeah.
Night hag?
That is incorrect.
No, it's not night hag. Night hags do that weird shit with
Jay,
staring.
do you have a guess?
Green hag?
That is incorrect. Would anyone like to have
Oh.
one more try?
I don't know what the type of hags are.
Sea hag.
Hmm?
That's the sea hag. That's my only other guess.
No. All right. It doesn't sound like any of you know this one. It is actually the Anise hag that has that ability.
I don't know anything about hags.
This was one of the ones that I wanted to throw y'all for a loop
Know a
on.
little
Book
bit
is
about
that
hags.
from? Just out of curiosity.
I think if I remember correctly, I believe that's from Volo's guide to monsters. There were a bunch of new hags that were introduced that one, including like I believe the Bjorher hag, which is like the frosty, cold areas one. I think
I
Anise
remember
hags.
reading about that one.
Yeah. I think Anise hags are cool. I just think they're neat. All right.
Yeah, it's Volo's Guide to Monsters.
I was right. All right. Next question is. Yeah.
Okay.
Man down.
Nothing happened. Next question is going to be another true or false question. So here we go. True or false? Red Slodai produce red and green Slodai, while blue Slodai can only produce blue.
What is a Slodai?
They're those nasty toad motherfuckers.
That means nothing to me.
Allorah.
True?
That is incorrect.
I'm sorry,
I
y'all.
was gonna say. I
They
was
can
gonna
have the
say. I
point
don't
if
think
you
it's
guys
true.
really-
If anyone wants to guess on why it's not true,
I think the type of slot eye you turn into depends on you and not like the thing that bit you, right? Isn't
You're-
that how it works? I don't remember.
you're kind of so the answer is
well, like
false.
spellcasters are one of them.
So here's what the truth is. So it's false that red can only produce red and green and blue can only produce blue. What it actually is red slot can produce blue, blue can only produce red. Both of them can produce a green slot if the host they implant an egg or if they give the disease is a potent spellcaster. That's how green slot I come to be.
That's right.
So they're nasty. Y'all, my Curse of Strahd players almost encountered one, depending on where they went into in the. Well,
I read
not a green
book-
one, a more nasty slod, but you know.
I read a book
Slod
that
von
had that.
Zarovich.
Duh. Yeah, I read a book where one of the characters was being. It's one of the Drow books. He was being turned into it, the slot eye, and then Eilish fixed him, but the author didn't say it was Eilish. I've had this complaint many times. So I
He
won't
has
go on.
beef with the Drow authors.
Fair
One
enough.
of them in particular.
All right, next question. What damage type is a shambling mount immune to and will even regain hit points equal to that damage dealt?
I can guess.
Go ahead. What's your guess?
Necrotic?
That is incorrect.
No.
As a reminder, our shambling mound is a plant creature. If
That's
that
right.
helps. Yes, Allorah?
Poisoned.
That is incorrect. Franz, do you want to venture a guess?
I've literally hit you so hard with a shambling mound, but No, I don't know.
Anyone want to fathom one more guess or no?
My other thought was like bludgeoning because it's a mound, but
No, that's not
Radiant. Sun, motherfucker.
No.
Okay, I don't know.
I'll give you Allorah one more shot. Allorah, if you wanna take the
There's
point.
only so many types of damage.
There is only so many types, and there's only so many chances you get to answer.
I mean,
I'm rereading the question one more time.
So Shambly.
I'm
5.
acid.
That is incorrect. So the damage that a shambling mount is immune to and regains hit points to is lightning.
Okay, thank
So
God
if you
those were
hit
not my backup
lightning.
answers.
Yeah. So if you hit a shambling mound with a
Okay.
lightning attack, not only does it negate that damage, it actually regains hit points from it.
wild.
That's kind of interesting.
So I need to put another one in front of Rhiannon.
You are rude. That's mean.
I'm
You are
telling
just giving
Chelsea
me
you said
fuel.
that.
Anything you say can and will
What
be held
Chelsea gets
against
for not
you.
being here.
This is not court.
No.
All right. Ready for the next one, y'all?
Yeah. let's do
Y'all
this.
are on the board here. I'll give you that. Y'all are on the board at least.
We
Yeah.
had like 1 point this fucking round.
Sorry, I thought I
Oh,
made these
monsters.
questions. I guess I underestimated how much D&D y'all knew.
You overestimated how
I
much we
did.
know about the game that we
did.
play professionally.
Yeah, I don't know monsters. I said at the beginning of this, I don't learn my lesson.
All right, next question. What monster is known best as being a world-destroying monstrosity that can spell the potential end of a campaign? Allorah.
Trask.
That is correct. It is the Tarrasque. The Tarrasque is pretty much apocalypse incarnate. And if you're not ready for it, could spell the end of an entire campaign.
I watched She Kills Monsters multiple times.
I was going to say Beholder.
I mean,
There's no
that could
thinking
also
about
end
it.
your campaign pretty
It could
quick.
end your campaign, just not the world.
Team
All right.
us there, don't worry about it.
All right, here's our next one. What undead creature is based on Irish folklore that is said to herald the death of a family member by whispering, screaming, wailing, shrieking, or keening? Franz, I saw your hand first.
Banshee.
That is correct.
Banshee.
The Banshee. Jesus Christ.
I know a lot about Irish folklore.
I figured that was
That's
how
all.
if I phrased that question that way, I was like, one of these motherfuckers have got to get it that way.
That's our niche.
Yeah.
It's Irish folklore.
All right. Here is our next one. Large Luigi, Glorm Gorgula, and Xanathar are all noted characters of what species? Jay.
I know. It's Beholder.
That is correct. Those are all named Beholder characters.
Large Luigi.
Large Luigi.
Xanathar kind of gave it away, but
That's what I was hoping
Yeah.
for. But no, Large Luigi is apparently, if I remember correctly, in Spelljammer, is one of the few, like, not evil aligned Beholder. And he left, like, whatever the home planet for Beholder was in Spelljammer and opened up a tavern, opened up an inn called the Happy Beholder.
I'm
Large
sure we
Luigi.
could ask Colton about it, and he would know everything.
so
Large
here's a question.
Luigi is going to be the name of my memoir, just so you know.
Are spectators and beholders two different like monsters? Or are they variations on a
Yes.
monster?
They spectators are technically Beholder kin, but they are not Beholders themselves.
I can't believe they have a planet they come from.
In Spelljammer, well, technically that is
okay, in
still for.
Spelljammer.
Yeah.
What
That is
plane are they native to? Astral?
I think technically material. I have to reread on my Beholder lore. Beholders scare me, even as a DM. They have a lot of eyes to focus on for rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me tally your points so far where you're at, folks, and then I'll show you our
Oh, God.
update. Y'all aren't doing too bad, actually. So, right now, Jay is still taking the lead here with 6 points. Allorah following up with 5, and Franz just behind with only 4.
I'm
Which
coming
is-
for your left shoes.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
We're pretty close. Okay.
Yeah. No, y'all are doing pretty well.
We knew Jay was gonna win this, though. I'm waiting.
I had a feeling. I just wanted to hope that you two.
Wow, thanks, Gabbey. I feel the confidence. You're not supposed to pick favorites, Gabbey.
I wasn't picking favorites.
I'm the favorite. Oh my
Did you
god.
bet too? You fucking rigging the game? No! It's called insider trading. That's super illegal.
Jay can concur. We have no communications between the two of us.
No. That's called insider trading.
Jesus Christ. Okay, next category.
The beholder planet is called Hakatha, by the way.
Hakatha, yep.
I looked up Large Luigi because I was interested.
Yeah, so Magic and Sundries is our next one.
I'm over. It's done.
I'm screwed on this category.
I don't know anything about magic items,
this
guys.
is going to be based on magic spells, mundane items, and magic items that you can find.
We should have had Colton on here.
I might be okay with the spells, but the items.
Next time, if I decide to do this, I'll drag Colton in. All right, here we go. First question. Let me make sure I have my thing set up here. What first level divination spell requires the spell components of a pearl worth 100 gold and an owl feather? I saw Allorah's hand first.
Identify.
That is correct. Identify is the spell that you need those goodies for.
We had a whole debate on whether or not we could find a pearl in Barovia.
Yep.
I was gonna say I remember because Soldana got the necklace from her dad that had the pearl that costs 100, so she can cast the spell.
Yeah,
it was very nice.
She wore that for a long time.
Fucked up clams living in Lake Zarvich.
I have a cat named Pearl worth $100.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god, next question. Here we go. What spell ups your armor class until the start of your next turn and blocks the magic missile spell? I saw Allorah's first.
Mage armor.
That is incorrect.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I know.
Franz. I saw Franz's hand.
Shield.
That is correct. Shield is the spell.
Didn't mean to push my
I
pedal.
only just recently learned it was until the next round.
Yeah, no, it lasts. It lasts.
Yeah.
But yeah, shield is the spell. All right. This one is going to be about just everyday gear. What is a character's armor class if they wear a set of plate armor but no shield? Franz.
It's 20.
That is incorrect.
No!
With no shield.
With no
Jay.
shield?
Yeah, it's 18.
That is That is
It's a
correct.
20
It is
with the
18.
shield.
If it was with the shield, then it would have been 20 because a shield.
Jay out here fighting for your life.
It's Val's armor class. I know.
This. Val had a shield.
Yeah, Val has a shield. That's why they use the longsword one-handed.
That's why
they didn't take
that's why
that's
their
why they
armor
didn't
class
take the
is a
sword
20.
from Daisy.
So
They have
at
the shield
the
in their
end,
hand.
at the end of DC, at the end of Dragon's Crown, all I'm going to request is a little trinket that says "World's Okayest DM."
Okay.
Bet I can do that.
Okay, this one is definitely going to be a trickier one, so this is going to be fun for me. What card from the deck of many things grants you the ability to cast the wish spell 1d3 times? Allorah.
The star.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Jay?
Is it like a shooting star?
That is incorrect. It is not star.
I don't know what the cards are. I can say Comet.
That is incorrect. And we
Yeah.
want to try one more guess. I'll give you kind of got the right idea of what kind of card it is.
The Sun.
Incorrect.
I'm just naming tarot cards now.
This is gonna bug me so badly because I've seen this card drawn so many times in campaigns. It's wild. Like at least 3.
People need to start donating for this campaign.
Yeah. I don't
Allorah or
remember.
Jay, do you have a guess?
I don't remember.
I have a guess. I'm pretty sure it's wrong though. I think this is the resurrection one, the Revenant.
That is incorrect. So the answer is it is the moon card that gives you
Oh,
this
God.
ability.
What? I was sitting here like, it's not the moon.
I said y'all were close.
Ugh.
Y'all were saying star and comet. I'm like, y'all are close to what this is.
Yeah,
It's
because it's normally, I feel like I've heard it described as having the shooting stars, and that's how many wishes you got.
no, it's
That was
moon.
from something. I don't
probably
know.
probably a home brewer, but it is
Yeah, it might have been.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Thea of Truth in the chat, who apparently is at 9 points at home. Damn,
Beating us.
Yeah.
That's fine.
that's fucking impressive.
If Thea knows anything, they know D&D 5e.
Hell yeah. All right, next question. What class is required in order to attune to a Holy Avenger sword? Jay.
It's a paladin.
That is correct. Paladin is the answer. You need to be a paladin in order to use the Holy Avenger sword. All
I
right.
was looking up paladin items when we were picking our magic items, and it was like, have you considered having the Holy Avenger? It's like, I can't have the Holy Avenger, but thank you.
All right, so this next question is going to be an either or question. So it's either going to be one answer or the other. So, what deals more damage, a heavy crossbow or a longbow? I think I saw Allorah's hand first.
Heavy crossbow.
That is correct. Heavy crossbow does more damage. It does 1d10 damage, while the longbow only does 1d8. All right, next question. This is going to be a true or false question, so keep that in
I'm just
mind.
not gonna answer.
All right. True or false, a weapon with the light property means that you can choose between strength or dexterity modifiers for the attack and damage roll. Jay, I saw you.
That's false.
That is correct.
It's finesse.
That is correct. Finesse light just means that you could potentially wield that weapon dual-handed, basically, like the scimitars. So that is another point for Jay. Right. How much does a potion of healing heal? Allorah.
2d4 plus 4.
That is incorrect. Franz.
I think it's only 1d4 plus 4, isn't it?
That is
No.
incorrect.
No.
Is it
Mm-mm.
2d4 plus 2?
That is correct. It is 2d4
no.
plus 2 is what
job,
it
Jay.
heals. Yes, that is how much it heals. All right, hold on. I'm just making sure that I'm all caught up. Okay, next one. What druid exclusive 5th level spell brings a humanoid back to life, but with a high chance of being a different race? Jay, I saw you first.
It was reincarnation.
That is correct. Reincarnate is the spell.
Yeah.
Because
Because I got
Osheen.
to cast on my character and then came back as a
That's
furball
another,
again.
that's another furball. I had my human character in a campaign do that, and he came back as a halfling.
Halfling.
This was my
So
werewolf
cute.
character too, so he was no longer
Merrick.
a werewolf. Merrick, he was no longer a werewolf when he transformed because he was a little halfling. All right, coming up next is going to be another true or false question. This is our last question of the category. This is going to be a bit of a long one. True or false? The spell Hex deals an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target and can impose disadvantage on skill checks and saving throws based on one of the target's ability scores. Allorah.
The wording is really weird. That's what's throwing me off. I'm so sorry.
I know, that's
false.
that is correct. It is false because Hex can only impose disadvantage on checks, not saving throws.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I was like, wait. I was like, I was almost said true, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, let me calculate your points after that round.
Jay's still in the lead.
Trixie.
My brain is so big. I have so much useless knowledge in here. Except I don't remember how much a healing potion is until someone says anything about how much they are. Let everybody else answer first, because, like, I don't know.
I was so close, just 2 off.
Yeah.
All right, so far with our points, we have Jay in the lead with 11. I almost accidentally put down 21, and I'm like, that's not right. Jay in the lead with 11. Allorah followed up with 8, and Franz followed right behind with 5.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get my DM card revoked.
You're doing
No, it's
great.
fine. You don't need to know all this stuff. We were supposed to remember half the stuff to then let you know. Like spells.
That's how
All
that
right.
works. Yes.
Yeah.
So coming up is going to be our last category of the game, just because we didn't put in a lot of time for this, just because we didn't want to be too long. But last category of the game is actually media of the game. So this is going to be stuff like movies, books, anything like that that are based on Dungeons and Dragons. This is kind of the harder tier. So I'm going to be really impressed if y'all get some of these. This is going to...
It really depends.
It really depends. So,
Yeah, what medium?
are we ready? All right, first question. What adventure module starts off the popular actual play podcast, The Adventure Zone? Franz. Can't hear you, Franz. You are muted.
Hi, mine of Fandelver.
That is correct. The Lost Mines of Fandelver is the answer for that one. Next question. What video game company developed the first 2 Baldur's Gate games? Jay.
It's BioWare.
That is correct. BioWare were the ones who made
the miniature giant space hamster noises in Mass Effect 3. You can get a miniature giant space hamster, and it makes the exact same squeaking noises as Boo. And when Shepard talks to it, I say, "What? All right, when they attack, go for the eyes," like Vince does.
That's so cool. I think I remember you mentioning that.
That's why I remember.
Next question.
That's why I knew it too.
What kind of creature is Boo? Mince's animal companion of Baldur's Gate
Just said
franchise. Jay, you said it, and I'm like, damn it. You said it, Jay, and I'm like, fuck, I should have reorganized
It's
this
so
one.
over. It's so fucking over, man.
But yes, Boo is a miniature giant space hamster specifically.
Because they call it the same thing in Mass Effect 3.
Yep. I'm like, well, shit, I knew I shouldn't have put those two
My brain
together.
is so big.
All right, here's the next one. What book does the famous Drow Ranger Drizzt Do'Urden first appear in? Franz.
It's like Homebound or something.
That is incorrect.
I don't.
I got really
I'm
stupid
struggling.
high one day and I tried to read it and I'm like, I don't know the words in this book, and I closed it.
I literally have this book over there. I'm so mad at myself. I cannot remember the title right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one. It's not Streams of Silver. No.
Oh no, that was his origin book. Fuck me, man. I tried to read it in chronological order and not like publishing order.
Yeah, reading it's fine.
Laura and Jay, do you want to try to throw out a guess?
No clue.
It's fine. My books are so bad. I can't.
It's also
read
cheating.
them.
It's cheating.
I was
Yeah.
like, they're all
All right.
right behind me. I'm not even trying to get it correct. I'm just trying to remember.
Do we give up then?
Yeah.
It's just so over, man.
So the
It's-
first book that Drizzt. Oh, Jay, do you have a guess?
I know it's the 4th when you put them in the chronological order, but I don't remember what it's called.
So the book that Drizzt Do'Urden first appears in is The Crystal Shard by R.A. Salvador, the first book of the Icewind Dale trilogy.
Yeah, Streams of Silver is another one of that series. I think.
Yeah, because
It
Drizzt
doesn't have like
Do'Urden.
Jim is the 3rd one.
Yeah, Drizzt does have his own like trilogy, like origin story that's set before the Icewind Dale trilogy. The Icewind Dale trilogy is when he first makes an appearance. I
Yeah,
knew that was gonna get y'all. I wanted that one to
'Cause I
make.
couldn't. I read that one
I'm-
and I didn't like it very much. I don't remember. It's also not really that much about him, which is like kind of when you're reading them and knowing now that they're all about Drizzt. It's about Wolfgar mostly.
Yeah.
It's like, who's this
Yeah.
dude?
I'm such a guy who reads stuff in chronological order. Me reading all the Anne McCaffrey Dragon Riders of Pern novels.
I gotta.
In
I've
chronological order.
only read one of those. I want to read.
It's
more
so
of this.
sexy. I'm not joking.
I
Read
read
it.
one of those in 9th grade, which I feel like when I got to a certain chapter, or I don't remember which book it was, I'm like, I don't think I should be reading this. Oh well, because I did not understand.
Formative, extremely formative.
Yeah. Anywho, next question. What popular D&D class got created as part of a promotion campaign for a Vin Diesel movie? This one's gonna make you all boggle your mind. Allorah.
Cavalier?
It is a class, not a subclass.
Oh, that's not
Jay.
bad.
It was a warlock.
No, it is not Warlock.
Okay.
What?
Would you all like a hint of what the movie
Can
was?
I-
Yeah, sure.
So the movie that Vin Diesel was promoting was The Last Witch Hunter. Allora, did you have a
Oh.
guess?
Can I I'll let Franz take a guess if you have a guess.
I know, man. I don't know.
Allora?
Fuck. Is it Alchemist?
No.
No. Okay. Go for it.
It is a whole class in of itself. It is not a subclass. It is a
Alchem-
class.
alchemists are classes now. They are, but
Artificer is a
I
class.
thought he was a
alchemist-
warlock.
that's what I
so
meant to
don't know.
say.
Yeah.
But
Okay, do we
that's
all give
not
up?
correct. Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
I
gonna
thought he was a
bash
warlock
your
in that
heads
movie.
in because of our poor rain on. The answer is Blood Hunter.
I thought that was a CR class.
It is a CR
Yeah.
class. So it was actually made when Geek and Sundry forever ago, when Vin Diesel was coming out with the movie The Last Witch Hunter, they did a one shot called D and Diesel or D and Vin Diesel, where Vin
Wow.
Diesel played a homebrew class that Matthew Mercer designed for Vin for this promotion, and it became Blood Hunter instead of just Witch Hunter. It became the Blood Hunter class that we know and love
Okay.
today.
Okay,
Here's where I think
thought
I'm
it-
getting things
Person.
mixed up. I'm pretty sure that movie is based off of like a D&D. I swear I've heard this before. That movie is based off of one of his D&D characters who is a warlock.
That's amazing.
That's why I was like, he didn't make that up. I don't
Yeah.
think that's true, but I'm pretty sure it was based off of
Genuinely,
it.
I thought it was Blood Hunter, but I didn't pick it because I thought it was Critical Role based. I was like, that's not the answer.
So
Yeah.
it was designed by Critical Role, but it was initially made as part of the marketing campaign for The Last Witch Hunter. It's on Geek and Sundry's like YouTube, I think, from forever
cool.
ago.
So, Vin Diesel has only been in 2 movies to me. Right?
Okay.
Fast and Furious and The Pacifier. It's all that matters.
What about
You know how
Iron
many times I've seen The
Giant?
Pacifier? What?
He's the Iron Giant.
But he's not in the Iron Giant.
Yes, he is. He plays the Iron
No,
Giant.
no. He's not in that movie.
Yes, he is.
No, he's a voice. He's not in the movie.
Okay, that counts as in the movie to me.
No, it doesn't. Mm-mm.
Fuck off.
Not to me. I don't see his big fucking pecs and the nipples on the white t-shirt. It doesn't count.
Mom likes Vin Diesel.
Of
Tell
course.
me
she
about
does.
tell me how you feel about Mr. Clean then.
Okay, next question. In the 2023 movie Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, the heroic band of thieves encounter what famous dragon in the Underdark? Jay.
I know, it's never shows.
It is Thembershad is the name. That is correct.
He's
We need to go to the Underdark.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, let's go.
please
You don't
no.
want to see Thundershot?
No.
Yeah.
Fun. All right, our next question. What is the name of the book series that connects the different domains of dread, each ruled by a dark lord? Franz.
The book series? Fuck.
Yeah, so it's a series of books written by various authors. What is the connecting title?
No, I was gonna say Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, but that's not.
That is a source book.
Yeah. Jay read multiple of them.
Jay is going bonkers trying to
Because I
remember.
remember the book names, but I don't remember the series.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I knew was gonna get y'all a little bit more. These ones are really making you work for the answers.
Man, this is based on the assumption that I care about WotC properties.
I read the one about Strahd. It was okay. It wasn't great.
Would anyone like to fathom a guess? Again, I kind of put the hint in there for you with domains of dread and dark lords and such.
Domains of Dread.
No, I wouldn't have put the fucking answer inside the fucking question.
Hey, I'm using public school knowledge here.
All right, do we give up?
Yeah. Something
is-
about dread. I don't know.
It is the Ravenloft series. Is
No,
what
you're
it's
fucking
called.
with me.
It is called Ravenloft.
It's called Ravenloft?
The series is called Ravenloft. They are called Ravenloft. Ravenloft is the demi-plane. It is like that plane itself that connects all the domains
am I
of
thinking-
dread.
You're correct, Thea.
Am I thinking of a different? Well, no, I'm not. Cause okay, the one I read was Vampires of the Mist, which that's one of them. Bye.
France is done with my questioning bullshit.
Because there was a different one that was about Aslan, I think. Aslan Rex.
I don't know.
the guy
I know
who
that there
showed
was
up
one
in
about Larissa the
Barovia
ferry
and
boat driver. I know there
Yeah.
was one on that.
I don't know. I think Vampires of the Mist was one of them that I read. It's okay. A lot of the older Strahd books use the G slur a lot. So
yeah, but yeah,
be prepared
if you
read 'em.
if you look up the book series, you'll see that pretty much all of them have Ravenloft, and Ravenloft is technically the name of, you know, yeah, it's Ravenloft.
Yeah.
I
I
had
need
fun.
to do something drastic and illegal.
See, I love you all so much. I hope y'all are having...
Why are all of the domains named Ravenloft? Ravenloft is the name of the castle, and he named it after his mom.
Ravenloft is the demiplane, technically.
He named
Are
the
all the
castle after
domains
his
in one
mom.
demiplane, or are they all different demiplanes?
So how the lore is kind of explained is that Ravenloft is kind of this massive demiplane covered by the mists, and the mists connect loosely all these different domains. And so in Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, it specifically, which I read, the Dark Lords have the power of lifting or removing the mists. The Vistani people have the ability to go through all these mists to go visit the other domains. So that's kind of like how it works. It's wonky. Look, I'm just fucking with y'all and doing all this.
Also has a bunch of information that's whack. So
it does.
They tried to retcon a bunch of shit, and I'm like, absolutely fucking not.
I'm just
I will
stuff-
burn every
they
copy of
retcon
Van
stuff
Richten.
about they retcon stuff about Tatiana, but then her art, she looks the exact same in all of it. But they're like, she can be anybody except she always looks exactly the same. What? I don't know.
I need to be very clear, and this is a very extremist position, and I should probably preface this by saying that this is my own views and not Nerdsmith's. If you play a white Tatiana PC or draw Tatiana white in any capacity, you need to be thrown into the pit.
And by extension, Irina.
Yes, any Tatiana
Yep.
loosely. You need to be thrown into the pit.
I agree. I have blocked many people.
Especially Tatiana PCs. Like the pit.
No, really, Franz.
Yeah.
What's your
You brought
opinion
this
on
upon
it?
yourself by talking about Ravenloft. I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
Yeah.
I did this to myself.
Yeah, I read
Are we ready
the
for the
books that
next?
had Strahd in them, and I don't remember the names
Anything?
of the other domains. I remember Azul Rex is the funniest antagonist for Strahd to have. They are hilarious. It's not scary, it's so funny, but I don't remember where he came from.
Hilarious. All right, let's move on to the next question. What infamous deity appears as a villain in the 1980s Dungeons and Dragons cartoon series? There's literally merchandise of this character. You all are gonna hate me with this one. Really?
I don't know, I've never watched it.
No.
Tiamat?
That is correct, Tiamat. Tiamat literally appears in the first episode, and
you know
she
what?
is in the intro.
I was gonna say I've seen the intro and I remember dragons.
She is in the intro. There's a lot of merchandise you can find at a bunch of different shows. When it comes to the cartoon, you can find the drawing of Tiamat in it.
My mission that I give to all of you is to find every piece of Tiamat merch and give it to me. That includes the body pillow. You've seen it, Gabbey. You have. There's a lot of tongue action happening.
All right, next question.
Hold on, I have to recover from tongue action. That's what I gotta recover from that.
But it's not ran on.
We're gonna have the finale in person. I'm gonna bring Jello shots.
Cool. Nice.
Everyone gonna see my face as I deliver these just deadpan. It's just how I exist. It's how I live my life.
Yeah.
We're getting silly.
We're getting silly. We're getting silly here.
Fuck. Next question. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love you, Gabbey.
What Forgotten Realm city shares its name with the Cryptic Studios MMO video game? Jay.
Neverwinter?
That is correct. Neverwinter. Neverwinter is the online game. I played that briefly. It was eh.
Yeah.
It was eh.
I think it's winter quite frequently up there.
Shut the fuck up, Franz.
Oh, sorry, you can't fucking take what you dish out. I'm so fucking sorry.
All right. This next question is going to be our last question of the night. You all are going to hate me a fuck ton. I know this already. You all are going to hate me for this question, and cannot wait for it. This is...
Go.
In the 2000 Dungeons and Dragons movie, Jeremy Irons' character Profion aims to gain the Rod of Savril that would let him have control over what color dragon?
White.
Incorrect. Allorah.
Fuck me.
Blue.
That is incorrect.
Red?
That is correct.
I was guessing.
That is correct because the Empress...
So generic.
For some reason, they have like an empress in some undisclosed like city, and she has a rod that lets her have control over gold dragons. All the mages of whatever the fucking council they have wanted to have control over it. She said no, so he started looking for the one that lets him have. It was a fucking awful movie.
I'm pretty sure Roleplay Retcon did one of those movies, like redid it. Because they like remake movies using TTRPG systems. I'm pretty sure they did that. I'm a fake fan. I'm so sorry.
You're good. So that was our last question. So tallying up the complete points, Jay, congratulations. You win bragging rights with a whole 17 points. Allorah, second place with 8, and Franz in last with 6
I didn't get a single.
I didn't move.
I didn't get a single shot at that last category, really.
Oh yeah.
I want to know what these bonus questions were.
Would you, for funsies, would you like some of these bonus questions?
Yes.
See if you can
Let's
up
go
your
through the
points.
bonus questions.
Please.
Fuck yeah.
Your time to donate has passed. I want to know what these bonus questions are.
So I only have so many of some of these questions, so I didn't I couldn't make as many as I want. So our $3 questions. What Minecraft mod was made by accident and originally based on a messed up pig model?
A messed up pig model? Piglin.
No.
No. I know this.
Sheep?
Hmm?
Sheep?
Mm-mm. Jay, do you want to fathom a guess?
Oh, I know the answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Creeper, right?
That is yes. Creeper is the answer.
Shit.
Creeper.
Yep, it was Creeper.
I was thinking about it because so my friends got really hardcore into the SMP when it was like really big on Twitch.
Yeah.
And they made me watch a couple intro videos.
All right. So here's our next. I only had 3 for the $3 tier. So next up, Piplup, Chimchar, and Turtwig are the starters of what Pokemon region?
Region?
Region.
Sinnoh.
That is correct. Sinnoh is the region.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, my fucking baby.
Platinum.
Let's go.
It's all about Platinum. It's all about Pokemon Platinum.
No, Diamond. I was Diamond, my sister was Pearl.
Platinum makes the games complete. It combines the best of both worlds.
I'm poor. I had to choose one. I was Diamond,
enough.
Caitlin was Pearl.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to know my
Pokemon
funny
Blue
story?
once.
I found Pokemon Pearl at the laundromat. That's why I had it.
Here's the real
Fucking
question.
dope.
Gabbey, what was your starter?
Piplup. It's water types all the way. Fuck off.
We're mortal enemies.
Look, I
did
broke
you
my
have
water type streak
Chimchar?
with Violet by getting Fuecoco because Fuecoco was fucking adorable.
Coco. I love Chimchar. Like, Chimchar and Infernape, like, my fucking best friend.
Nah, it's all
It's
about
like they're
Napoleon.
trying to speak to me. I
You
know
wanna
it.
know what's-
All right.
I was gonna say, you know something funny? You know what my starter was?
Get out.
What?
Turtwig.
Twig.
Yay!
Turtwig.
We rounded out. Okay.
You know what? Well, screw all of you because my starter was Squirtle. So
My points. All right. So here is the last $3 question. This one's going to be pretty easy. What is the currency used in the Sims franchise?
Simoleons.
That is
Simoleons.
correct, Allorah. Allorah got it first.
Oh, Jay,
Faster
you
than
silly
me.
man.
All right.
Because
so
I didn't just say it. It was also
So-
leaning really far away.
So these are going to be the questions that would have been from the $5 tier. This is going to be another Pokemon question coming up. What Pokemon was the first one to be designed for the video game? So the first one that was actually created for the game, Allorah.
Bulbasaur?
That is incorrect. It is the first one in the Pokedex.
Pikachu?
That is incorrect.
Jigglypuff.
What's it
No.
called? It's a big one. I can see it in my head, but I can't remember the name.
If you could describe it, I'll probably... Oh, you were close.
Rhydon?
Yeah, Rhydon.
No?
Rhydon
Yes,
was the
okay.
first Pokemon that was designed for the game.
I don't know why I know that.
You know, Gabby, what you really should have done to fuck with us was ask what the first Pokemon was.
There's like 6
I
answers
wanted
to that.
to, but I didn't want to fuck with all of us. All right,
Yeah.
next
We could
question.
have all answered it and all been right.
Yeah. What George Clooney movie was inspired by the Greek epic The Odyssey? Allorah.
Is it Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
It is Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That was inspired by The
We had a whole
Odyssey.
conversation about this.
We did.
Damn, wonder where the question came from.
I just think it's a neat bit of history.
It's a very good movie.
It's a very good movie, first of
Well,
all.
you know, we'll put
Okay.
that on the lineup at some point.
Hell yeah. And then the last of the $5 tier is what Mary Norton novel inspired the Studio Ghibli film The Secret World of Arrietty? Allorah.
The Borrowers.
Yeah, The Borrowers is that movie.
Man, I really wish people would have donated. I would have dominated this shit.
Allorah knows everything except D&D and Pokemon.
Fuck off.
All right.
That's fair. I don't watch any movies or do things.
So this would have been the $10 tier questions. I only have 3 of these. This one's a little wordy, so brace yourselves. What Star Trek The Next Generation character inspired the creation of Discord from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
I'm howling at the moon.
That's all I know.
Worf.
No. Discord?
I just said a name.
You did just say a name. All right, do you give up?
The Next Generation isn't the original. So no, I have no clue.
Okay. Jay, do you want to
I
fathom a
don't
guess?
know. I don't know. I know Worf. I don't know anybody else.
So the character from The Next Generation that inspired Discord was Q, which was a entity from the Q collective. They're a whole like omniscient kind of race. The powers of Discord were inspired by Q. Fun fact also, the actor who played Q, John Delancey, is the same actor who voiced Discord in the My Little Pony series. So they are played by the
Oh,
same
yeah.
actor.
Cool.
Yeah.
he voiced Discord, and then they kept calling him to pony conventions, and he hated it.
Yep. All right. Here is the second $10 question. In Doctor Who, which incarnation of the Doctor first encountered the Cybermen? So it's the Cybermen's first appearance basically with which Doctor? Allorah.
This is again a shot in the fucking dark. 4.
No.
Third.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I don't know. 10? I don't know.
I think
No.
it was before the reboot.
I've got one more guess.
This is
No
way before the
idea.
reboot. Yeah. Laura.
Okay, I don't know.
1.
7.
That is correct, Franz. It was the first Doctor who is when we first met the Cybermen. Fun fact, actually, because so many Doctor Who footage was lost, the episode that we do have where the Cybermen was first introduced was also the same episode where we got introduced to the concept of the Doctor reincarnating and regenerating. So it was the same
Oh.
episode that they appeared, the first Doctor regenerated. So yeah, William Hartnell's Doctor, the first one was the one who...
Trick question.
It was a trick question, yeah.
I totally watched.
This is why
Doctor
these were the
Who.
$10 tier ones. This is why these were the 10-point worth ones.
Were you the person who asked me the other day? Was like, how much Doctor Who have you watched?
No.
Somebody asked me that.
You
Probably.
lying to me?
No. Here is the last $10 tier question. And this is based in the world of Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. Like in that world, not the book, not that particular series, but in that world. What is the name of Percy Jackson's younger half sister?
I don't know why I never read this book. These were after I was young.
What's the first letter?
I'll give you a hint of the first letter. It starts with an E.
Emily.
It's not Elaine.
Nope, neither of those.
It's his
Edith.
mom's daughter, right?
Mm-hmm. You give up?
All I know is fuck that man. Fuck that stepdad, man.
Okay, the first one, yes, but the second one is good.
I never got that far.
Okay, spoilers. Okay, so his younger half sister is named Estelle. So Estelle, and this is the daughter of his mother Sally Jackson and his better stepfather Paul Blofus. Spoilers for those of you that came revealed a long time ago. But yeah, Paul Blofus became Percy's new stepdad, and together he and Sally, they had a daughter named Estelle. And there's a
Nice.
big age gap between the two, about 17 or so years. We got told about Sally's pregnancy with Estelle, I think, either in Heroes of Olympus or in the Trials of Apollo series, one of those two. But she was definitely born in Trials of Apollo.
My best friend read the hell out of those books,
Yeah.
man.
I gotta reread the first series, and then I gotta read the Heroes of Olympus again. I was almost gonna make it easier by saying half brother, and I'm like, no, that's too fucking easy. I gotta make
Yeah,
this
if
a
you
10.
said half brother, I would have had it.
Oh
But
yeah, but no, half sister. I had to make it tricky. But yeah, those were all the questions that I had. That was the trivia game, basically, even with the
that
fun.
was fun.
Here, for funsies, I'll tell you, basically Allorah dominated for the higher tier points. If we count just like the extra tier ones, Jay, you would have had 3 points. Allorah would have had 16, and Franz would have had 3 if we had just gone by those.
It's so over.
But no, that is basically, that is our game, everybody. I hope everyone had a good time. Players, how do we all feel about how the game went? I hope
gonna
you
do
all
this
had
again.
fun. All had fun, I hope. Yay.
No,
I
we
can't
can make this
believe
another
I-
special. We can make it its
Yeah.
own spin-off.
I can't
Not-
believe
not
I
as a
forgot the
permanent
name of the
series,
crystal
no.
shard.
I need
I
to
read
get
that
more
book.
people in.
See, this is gonna be. I'm gonna make one at some point, and it's just gonna be 80s movie, 80 fantasy movies trivia.
I'm here for that. But yes, for those of you at home, I hope you are keeping track of your own points. Let us know whether it's in our Discord server, where you can hop along and watch. Quick announcement is that next week, I believe we only have the Copper Pyramid going on next week, if I remember correctly.
So true.
Yes, so next Thursday is, it's the finale, isn't it? Is it already the
It
finale?
certainly is the finale.
Damn.
They're not at the Copper Pyramid yet, but you know, hopefully the finale.
We'll see. But yes, so yeah, next Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I said it right. Go ahead and
Yeah.
watch the grand finale of Nerdsmith Presents the Copper Pyramid. And that's basically the only show that we have going on next week. No Dragon's Crown. When are we returning? We're coming back
The 5th.
January
The week after
5th.
that.
It's so
And
far away.
We'll
We
get back on our bullshit with all that.
It's gonna be so great. Val has a very important decision to make. No, so like
Yeah.
next week, the only thing we have going is the Copper Pyramid. That's gonna bring us out of the year pretty much. I don't think we're gonna have. Are we gonna have anything on the first, Allorah?
No, but if you have any interest in potentially being part of Nerdsmith Presents next year, we still have our lovely little form up on our Twitter. I think Franz might be dropping into the chat. Wow,
Yep.
look at that. That was amazing.
Hey.
You can apply there for the opportunity to run a game. It's super awesome, and we have a lot of really great times here, and I highly recommend it. Good
Oh,
job.
yeah. So yeah, that is our evening. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Have a good, happy holidays, because and if you celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas coming up this weekend. Jesus Christ, I gotta wrap my presents. But thank you again for watching. Thank you for my lovely trivia players for being willing to do this, and I'm probably going to get attacked after a stream just because of the bullshit I put them through. So
I'm going to tear you apart with my teeth.
Yep, I was correct. So
Make you like a ragdoll.
Have a good night, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Jesus Christ. Bye.
Bye.